Hey, hey. How's it going? This is pretty impromptu. Um, Man. So this might be one of my more manic kind of episodes. um, but there's just so much going on. It's like to be well informed, it's terrifying, to be honest. Um, but I have to say I'm in this place where I'm able to manage my emotions, my anxiety by stepping back, appreciating my gratitude, you know. Um Sometimes I go to like 20 clients a day, not often, but I've gone to as many as like 30 clients, 32 clients in one day. And I have pretty good reviews. And I've been, I think, really fortunate to find a job that pays me every week. That's not too bad. That lets me be outside. But I realize, it just comes at like great cost in other areas. So I've been trying to deal with just like my personal situation and, the spot I've gotten myself into because of my own decisions and my behaviors. And I've been thinking about just the idea that we have to get comfortable pointing out the ways in which we picked, a bad path. We made a bad decision. And I think this is helpful because you can make new decisions when better decisions, maybe when you're able to remember that lesson that you learned. So I know that I've been a serious flake in my life. And I think it's just been stemmed from a lack uh, of dealing with anxieties, just dealing with my basic needs. And so I think the thing I'm most grateful for is like, even though I wish I were making a little bit more money every week, this actually is probably the most consistent that I've uh, ever been paid. And wholly for all of my various skills and attributes. I really care about people. I love animals. I love being outside. I have a pretty good attention to detail when it comes to like other people's spaces. Like I'm personally am a big slob slash hoarder, honestly. But um there's something about me that lets me like I'm good at cleaning other people's spaces. I'm good at attention to detail in a job space. And so I have really good reviews. I've had really good tips. Um, my company gave me really huge uh, raise for what it is that I'm doing. $1 an hour raise after 3 months is as good as you can get. Plus, they gave me the company car. And so, even though I'm the kind of person that always wants to bitch and complain, but when it comes down to it, the best way I've found to manage myself and spinning out in that direction is just coming back and counting my blessings. And so I really wanted to do that today. I wanted to count my blessings because one of the things that I was doing a lot after I lost my work last year in 2021 in the fall of last year was pretty devastating because I thought I'd had landed like kind of a dream gig and I was calling it the unicorn gig. I knew it was too good to be true. I was making $500 a day. I was getting paid for 6 days of work and working actually 5 on set. And I would get paid a bonus day for prep for creating some crew sheets, some call sheets for a bunch of, staff. Um, so it was a really sweet gig. It was awesome. It was amazing. I couldn't believe it because I had really been working for peanuts in production for like the whole of my career. I just thought, yeah, I have an easy access to TV jobs because of my parents working in that industry. And I pursued many different things. We'll go into that another time. But I've had like a dozen different jobs, and two of them were just contract gigs, but I had them for 15 years or more, working with formerly KUED slash PBS Utah and working with the Utah Jazz Broadcasting Department as just a freelancer. And so, but I had these really cool opportunities. And tonight, if I am savvy, I'm going to go back and put in the description a link to the Utah Stories interview with my friend Joe Prokop. And I don't know, my politics these days, I'm trying not to be political. I'm trying to be more like philosophical, and just compare and contrast the different points of view that are out there. I'm not trying to buy into any of these one perspective or another. I'm literally a mutt. I've such a mixed bag of heritage that I have no culture. I have no traditions, except the ones that my most recent generations have cultivated, in the more modern world. So we have these modernized traditions, and then I think there's also this longing to have connections to the past. And it's unfortunate that we've dubbed this term cultural appropriation. Like Robbie Robertson from the band, he's from Canada and Native, and he's criticized cultural appropriation. I think there's a right way to pay respectful homage to other cultures, if you're not a part of it. So I'm excited to get a chance to dig into this book more. But I found it from my apothecary, Green Thread Herbs, in downtown Salt Lake. They just opened up a new location, and I got to go down today with the kids, and all day since I got home from work, not too long, not all day, but all evening, I've been writing over and over. I know, weird, huh? This is my part-time OCD, even though I'm a slob. But this is the Navajo or Diné night chant, rather. Happily abundant passing showers I desire. Happily an abundance of vegetation I desire. Happily an abundance of pollen I desire. Happily abundant dew I desire. Happily may fair white corn to the ends of the earth come with you. Happily may fair yellow corn to the ends of the earth come with you. Happily may fair blue corn to the ends of the earth come with you. Happily may fair corn of all kinds to the ends of the earth come with you. Happily may fair plants of all kinds to the ends of the earth come with you. So I thought that was really beautiful, and I'm just digging into this book, but it's about American Indian ethnobotany traditions and science, and rather American Indian ethnobotanical traditions and science, by Enrique Salmon, about the kinship and plants, the kinship of plants and people. And I was telling my daughter about how I've come to this idea that the reason that humans get punished is because we forget that connection with the things that matter most, and that's our connection with the plants and the animals and ourselves, and each other. And I'm really grateful in so many ways. And one of the things that just really struck me this week, it made me super stressful. I realized how short I was with people, how much my anxiety level was up this week, and it was because of the storms in Florida and elsewhere. But I lived there when I was a kid in Orlando, and I just really feel for all the folks down there. It was a really devastating storm, one of the worst, and I mean, it's unfortunate because I do have some family down there, but most of my family does not live in Florida. We're in Utah, and I was thinking today, where I am, we're actually prepared for extreme weather. Not many people are. So we're just counting our blessings, and I pray for those folks down there. And yeah, I think there's a lot of scary crap going on, and it hurts to know sometimes. But if we can rally together and take care of the folks that need help in the moment, and I think we all need some help. I think we all need some human connection. So if anything, I hope this is a very honest presentation of just some random human that has thoughts and feelings, and I'm grateful to have a space to share this. I've created a Patreon. I haven't curated any content on there yet, but it's going to be uh, the space where I do some of my deep dives, and we'll see what that becomes. But I'm just really excited that I'm feeling confident enough to put myself out there because it is a scary space. Um, and I'm going to just keep charging forward, getting in over my head, and just rolling with it and counting my blessings for sure. So I have many, and I'm grateful. So please check out my Patreon. I'll add the links later, hopefully, to some of the things that I've been watching and thinking about. And if you look me up on Patreon, I'm Kate Godina. Look forward to having at least one person sign up for that. It just really boosts my confidence and encourage me to actually start posting stuff. So take care, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.